Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge unseres NBA 2K16 Let's Plays. Ich bin Rektalyn, ihr schaut Weplaygamesforu und wir spielen gegen die Chicago Bulls. Wir sind immer noch im Rookie-Jahr und zeigen's den Kerlen.
Tough matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
Wie oft der schon Man uppen wollte. Hier, keine Ahnung. Super Story. La 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 la. Ich hoffe, dass im zweiten Jahr das ein bisschen besser wird. Also im Sinne von freier, mehr Spiele und weniger Quark, sage ich jetzt mal. Mir gefallen die Story-Elemente, die nach den Spielen kommen, ja ganz gut, aber dieses vor dem Spiel Gedöns, also das ist Alibi-mäßig ein bisschen.
Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA celebration of the Latin era.
Jim Butler, okay.
Group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Dunleavy's checked in for Tony Snell. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. On the court for Atlanta, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Splitter is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. Brooks misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And you know, Jimmy Butler,
wir sind knapp in Führung nur. Und ich glaube, die haben es gerade verspielt.
The toughness, athleticism, the instincts, very difficult to score on. Good wing defender, but also very tough inside, too. He's got a lot of grit inside the lane.
He really does. One of the best two-way players in our league right now. I mean, he was a lockdown defender in college, and scouts thought he would...
Alter, der hat den trotzdem noch gemacht. Wahnsinn.
Let's face it, they were right. He can take opposing 2s and 3s completely out of their rhythm.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
Kevin, he has definitely seen how dangerous this offense can be. Down 2-1 in the season series.
Good.
He's looking for ways to break their rhythm. He told me it comes down to want to. We've got to take it personal. Getting stops, it's a pride thing. You can't be okay with your man scoring on you. Guys, we'll see if they can rise to the challenge.
Thanks, Doris. That's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
Yeah, and that's why they've got to be...
Wie er die ganze Zeit rumrennt, der Butler, ne? Ich mag den nicht.
Right from the tip.
And I have no doubts that they will be. As bluntly as Coach put it to Doris, I'm
Yeah,
sure he was
rebound.
even more blunt when he was talking to his guys.
Gut, Hardaway.
Schroeder with the ball. Butler covering. Schroeder kicks to Splitter.
Und er macht ihn. Sehr, sehr schön.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Brooks, here we go. And 2 free throws.
Oh, schade. Scott mit dem Foul. Was für ein Riese, ey. Unglaublich.
He got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Chicago, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Ich habe ja im Moment so die Vermutung, dass Freak am Ende der Saison, seiner ersten Saison, gar keine Freunde mehr hat. Oder es irgendeinen riesen Skandal gibt und man wieder total von vorne anfangen muss. Irgendwo in einem Kackteam.
Both good from the line that time.
Oder vielleicht sogar erstmal gar keinen Vertrag hat oder so. Und dann erstmal wieder so eine Chance
He
bekommt.
dishes it to Freak. Kicks to Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. And the officials will call the illegal...
Also bitte, der ist doch gegen mich gelaufen. Ich hab ganz normal gescreent. Kindergarten hier, hallo? Was sind wir denn? Spielen wir Football oder was? Das war nach meiner Meinung ein Charging-Foul. Eigentlich war das Foul super gut fast. Denn so haben die überhaupt gar keine Chance gehabt, beziehungsweise eigentlich nicht, das war total Schwachsinn, was ich gerade erzählt habe. Wir waren ja in der Position zu punkten. Naja, was soll's.
And before the game, Star Center Neuer talked about the intensity of this.
Oh, da ist einer, der weiß, wie man einen Bart trägt.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to be able to say that. Like, whether we shoot the ball well or don't shoot the ball well, win or lose, we know that we're going out there every night, giving everything we got with no regrets.
You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case. Chicago going with
Wieder mal Shooting Guard. Ich habe so das Gefühl, als ob man sich überhaupt gar nicht irgendwie so richtig selbst entwickeln kann im Rookie-Jahr. So ein bisschen schon, aber keine Ahnung. Nicht so, wie wenn man halt die ganze Saison selber spielen könnte, finde ich. Da wäre auf jeden Fall mehr möglich.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Freak kicks to Hardaway.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
And that one's good by
Ich würde gerne mal punkten, ey.
Scott with a screen on Brooks. Schroeder kicks to Scott.
Danke für keinen Pass, ihr Schweine.
And the Hawks lead by 4. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Brooks outside. Pass to Gibson. Shot is off.
Jawohl.
Nice D from Scott. Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Magic.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously.
Alter, willst du mich verarschen? Willst du mich verarschen? Was war das denn? Du konntest hier noch nicht mal irgendwie die Wurfgeschichte abdrücken, sondern er hat einfach stur gegen den Korb geworfen, Alter. Was ist das denn für ein Mann. Brauch mich da gar nicht aufregen, ey. Oh toll, aus den Händen gefingert. Ich hab gefingert gesagt, ne? Was ein Scheißendreck. Ist irgendwie nicht das beste Spiel, das ich für die Hawks mache.
All right, listen closely, men. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game.
The first thing is that our ball movement has been solid. Keep it up. I want to see that ball continue to rotate around the perimeter until we get a good look.
One thing I can't complain about is the job we've done getting to the free throw line. Keep taking it up strong, right at them.
Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace.
This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
Ja. Typisches Coach-Gewäsch.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested.
So, wieder Shooting Guard. 2 Minuten, drittes Viertel.
Checked in for Noah. Miritich comes in for Pau Gasol. Dunleavy's checked in for Tony Snell. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitters checked in for Millsap. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Cephalosha.
Ja, selber schuld, Mann. Muss halt aufpassen, ne?
And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Butler teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter. Taj Gibson is out
er darf jetzt hier machen, willst du mich verarschen? Ich hasse es. So ein Scheißdreck. Hör auf jetzt mit dem Kopf zu wackeln, ey. Na, immerhin.
Season in which he really struggled. Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure.
Haben wir jetzt gratis Punkt bekommen, ey.
Unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
The Hawks making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Freak dishes to Schroeder. Scott with a screen on Brooks. 6 to shoot. Scott can't get it to go.
Und Defense. Rennen. Wie ein Tier.
To improve his three-point shot and cut down his turnovers. But those are things that often come with time. And he's got time. Still very young at this stage of his career.
And even 3-on-3 break. Deflects the pass. Stolen by
Ach shit, Mann. Zu D+. Alter, so schlecht war ich jetzt noch nie in der Saison. Weil ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, ich werde so krass gedeckt, dass ich selber nicht zum Wurf komme, zu einer guten Position.
Let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with.
Danke
in an attack mode.
Für keinen Pass.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of block shots tonight.
Just 3 to shoot. Freak. The rebound by Gibson.
Butler ist so ein krasses Tier, wie der mich da die ganze Zeit gedeckt hat. Ärgert mich, ey. Vor allem kannst du ja auch nicht so richtig dribbeln. Also kannst du schon, aber du musst halt auch erst geskillt haben und alles. Du kannst hier dich überhaupt gar nicht so richtig durchsetzen, habe ich das Gefühl, gegen die krassen.
Mirotic has a wide open look. Cannot hit. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And really, I thought what was the difference in
Scheiße,
that
ey.
game? Offensive rebounding.
Ich mache jetzt einfach drauf auf den Korb. Scheiß auf die anderen. Das ist mir Latte.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart. The willingness
Muss
to
irgendwie aus dieser Wurf-Sohle rauskommen.
I didn't see any of that fight from them.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely.
Und auch mal was drin ist, sehr gut.
Brooks outside. From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third quarter.
Uiuiui, das letzte Viertel und das wird das Entscheidende.
Chicago leading by a point. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our... Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very...
Okay, wir führen dicke 34 Sekunden noch, dann sind wir hier am...
Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Justin Holiday comes in for Cephalosha. Hardaway's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Freak subbed in for Teague. On the court for Atlanta.
Du Idiot.
Point guard. Scott is out there with Horford. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward.
Scheißdreck, macht er einen Dreier.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Scott has it in the corner. And here's Freak. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender.
Diese Buhen, ey. Tun sie ihr eigenes Heimteam ausbuhen. Voll krass. Naja, wir haben gewonnen, auch wenn wir nichts irgendwie beigetragen haben. Also, naja.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
So schlecht.
Coach mentioned he wanted to be prepared to come into this building and do whatever was necessary to win. Do you feel like the team played with that level of intensity?
Yeah, no question. I like the energy from our team from the beginning. To be able to come in here and get a win like this, it feels good.
Tough place. Well done on the win. We appreciate it, Al. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Die hat überhaupt nichts gemacht eigentlich. Was war denn daran so toll?
This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show. Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Jeff T.
When it comes to Jeff T, there's an aggressiveness to his game that allows him to be a difference maker. He's always going to be the one who dictates the pace of the game. I love that about T. He's just as skilled at orchestrating for his teammates.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance for him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Ey, was ein Quark, ey. So, mal gucken, was die Story bereithält. Mir fehlen noch ein bisschen die Pressekonferenzen irgendwie. Die fand ich immer ganz nett.
Yeah, send him in.
Oh je.
Cece.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you again.
My pleasure.
Freak. Great game last night.
That's what I do, right?
Indeed. Have a seat. Pagnotti.
How you doing?
Thought you'd be selling used cars by now.
Canadian. I thought you would have invested in some new clothes, being a team owner and all. I see you still rocking that Goodwill look.
Freak, what are you hanging around with this guy for? You know he's bad company, right?
Got no choice. He helps me pay the bills. Plus, our mother loves him.
Thank you all for coming by on such short notice.
You're welcome.
So you know why we're here, right?
Nee.
Not really.
You want to negotiate an extension for Freak, right?
Well, since you mentioned it. Your client is quickly becoming a liability for this organization.
What the fuck?
You already put a plan in place that's going to address all your concerns and issues.
Let me finish. Thank you. Myself, the front office, and the coaches are not satisfied with the adjustments you've made in your life off the court. I personally warned you about the company you keep, and we're fed up with the late nights and showing up late to shoot-arounds and the bad press and the incident at the nightclub. I told you Vic was going to be your downfall, and I was right. Something has to change now, or we're not going to need your services any longer.
This is about that Twitter stuff. Vic was playing. Okay, it was a joke.
It's not about that. It's everything.
Like I told you before, Vic is my best friend. I can't just cut him off. He's practically family.
Not really.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, Dom. I'm saying it. Freak and his friend Vic are a problem for me and this organization. And I called you in here to figure out how we all together can fix this problem. And right now, I'm only seeing one solution.
I agree that Freak may need to make some adjustments in his personal life off the court, but that's a learning process. We both know that. But this almost sounds like a threat. And Dom Pagnotti doesn't take too kindly to threats. Is this a threat?
Call it what you will.
We all know that Vic is a problem. The only person who doesn't seem to realize that is my brother. I'm sorry, bro, but enough is enough.
I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I have a problem with how you're saying it. Now, I know we can come to some understanding without all the ultimatums or threats.
Can we all come to a understanding, a compromise?
No, no more compromises. I already warned Freak.
Yeah.
I told you, don't be a hero, cut that zero. It's cut Vic loose, or we trade Freak. It's that simple.
Fine, we'll go sign with another team.
Good luck with that, Pagnotti. Because of Vic, Freak's reputation precedes him.
No, because of Freak's God-given talent, his reputation precedes him.
Everybody's been talking. Dom, you know how this works. This is not about you and me and our history. This is about your client. Help him.
You talking as if I'm invisible. You talking around me.
Ja, weil du Depp bist.
Vic has always had my back. And I've given this team everything I got. I practice hard. I play hard. Yeah, some nights I got it, some nights I don't. Some days I might even show up a little late to shoot-arounds. But every time I'm on that court, I've always given my best. And I see how it is, though. I mean, us players got to be loyal to you, but you don't have to be loyal to us players. Try to give me some father and son talk, talking about how you love your players and how you look up for them. Like, come on, man. You trying to cut me off like you cut off Izzy. Don't you have people loyal to you no matter what? People you can't cut off? Well, that's me and Vic. Vic and me.
Nein, Mann.
Y'all insist, really. They could tell me stop hanging with Vic. What makes you think they won't tell me stop talking to you? You remember in 7th grade, some guys were trying to jump me over some girl. Vic was the one to get some friends just to walk me home. And when they came, we went at it, but I wasn't alone. When I got my scholarship, it was Vic who put the word on the streets that nobody should mess with me because I had a future. Vic was protecting me. And sir, I know Vic is crazy. But before all the hype and the lights, media, fans, it was just me and Vic. He's always been there. I mean, if y'all don't like that, I don't know what to say.
It hurts me to say this, but I see his point. What you don't understand is that the league doesn't have your back anymore. Not like they used to. They try, but it's too much. Social media has changed everything. And this last incident with Vic, that was the final straw.
It was a joke.
It wasn't funny. You know it wasn't a joke. Vic was defending you, stepping in to protect your honor by attacking another teammate like that. Talking about his manhood, his wife, his kids, his family, so you can be the big dog on the court? That's uncalled for.
And they all have a relationship with Vic, so they think it's coming from you.
But that's the media blowing everything out of proportion as usual.
It's not just the media. He's attacking other players, other teams. He's out of control. He just doesn't know how to behave.
We got guys on our squad who don't want to be here because of that beef. There is no place for that kind of inappropriate behavior in this league.
Yeah.
You can't trust your teammates. Who can you trust?
What Vic is doing isn't right. He's bringing you down, and people can see it. I see how all the other players are looking at you. Oh, it's not cool. It's not cool at all.
What, don't talk to him? Don't hang with him?
You do what you got to do. That's your call. But let me tell you this. You asked me if I had friends that I couldn't cut off? Yeah, I did for a while. Friends, business partners, girlfriends, wives, family that I thought I couldn't cut off. But I learned that sometimes you got to make the hard decisions. I mean, some of these people, they were just bad for me. They were bringing me down. They weren't making me better. They were good for the time that they were there, but I grew up. Not in age and maturity, but in mind and spirit. I was ready for the next level in my life. And I'll be honest with you, I've been on the receiving end of that. I've been cut off before myself, and yeah, it hurt at the time. But looking back, they were doing the right thing for me. Just don't tell my ex-wife that, Pagnotti.
So what's the next move?
The next move is freaks. It always has been. Question is he ready and willing to do what needs to be done?
Hoffentlich.
This is messed up.
You take a moment to think about it, but think long, think wrong. The snafu should have been cleaned up a long time ago. With or without you, we got games to win.
Freak, you gotta handle your business.
Okay, we've all said our piece. You might cut me off as your manager, but I will always be your sister. Twin, this is on you. I might not like it, but I will respect any decision you make.
Mach die richtige, du Idiot. Oh Gott. Na, was heißt denn hier lang gedacht, falsch gedacht? Alter, das ist doch schon wieder... Oh Gott, ich will doch nur in der NBA spielen.
Yvette, please.
Hä?
CC.
Yvette.
Where's Dom?
I had him call you.
Why?
I'm gonna cut right to the chase. My brother is deeply in love with you. And I'm ready to put our differences aside if you are.
Really?
On a string.
I'm with it.
Team Freak.
Team Freak.
All right, so if you're gonna be down with the team, I gotta show you the dap.
Oh, the dap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, like this.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, shoot, swish.
Swish.
Yeah. Again.
Like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
swish. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like that.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Hätte die einmal zugeguckt, würde die wissen, wie der Gruß geht. Also bitte, was war das für ein Schwachsinn? Und ich glaube, CC baut schon mal vor für die Vic-Misere. So nach dem Motto, dass Yvette auch hinter CC steht und so. Alles hier ein bisschen ominös. Was die Leute machen. Alles so zum eigenen Vorteil, habe ich manchmal das Gefühl.